How to play Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. So, Rainbow Six Siege is a complicated game to start off with. And it's hard to keep going since it takes time to get good. Because most of the game is operator knowledge, map knowledge, and gun skills. Which, map knowledge has got to be hard, and operator knowledge is annoying to learn since there's on how many operators there are. Wow, gun skill just is muscle memory. That's all it is. But since you're starting off, you need to pick which operator you're using. And there's 2 defenders that are good, and 2 attackers that are good. The first defender that is good to start off with is Rook. Why? Because all his ability is armor. This armor right here, everybody can pick up. The attackers can too. But if everybody picks up their armor, then, because there's only 5 plates in there, then it'll be empty. The kit you want to use for Rook is his MP5, the magnifying B, vertical grip, and flash hider. This gun has little to none recoil. You also want to use the revolver, and for his secondary gadget, you want to use an How to play Capcan. He will be your second attacker defender that you're gonna want to choose instead of Rook. Since Rook, he's alright at best. His armor only gives 20 HP and a self-res, but it ends up not being so useful. Capcan, on the other hand, can single-handedly give you so many free kills. But his ability is really hard to use. He has used 5 traps that you can place on doorways, and when defenders walk up, they'll blow up. 2 is enough to knock a 1 speed or 3 speed, and 3 is enough to kill any operator. The best way to place it is knowing where people will push from. Since the basement site on Chalet is here, and here. These are where the sites are. You probably don't want to place your cap cans on this side, since they'll usually come peeking from here, and they'll be able to see them. You also don't want to put cap cans at head level, because most people will be peeking at head level, not come crawling at you at where your feet are. So if you put them on the right side of the doorway, in the right direction, they can be really deadly. Because let's say I wanted to enter here, from this way. I'm going to look here. Check. No cap cans. You can see them for just a bit. They kind of blend in. What sucks is he can just be countered by checking a doorway. Which really, really does suck. But there's a lot of defending operators that you can use and will jeopardize your team. His kit that you want to use is extended barrel, holographic B or A. You can change it around. You can use red dot C, hollow B. It really doesn't matter. You just need to test around with the 1.0 scopes to find out what you want. And you're also going to use the PMM with the muzzle brake. And then for his side gadget, you're going to want to use a C4. And by the way, never pre-place your C4. Let's say I wanted to pre-place it here, and people are going to push up. You hear that? That is loud as shit. Wow. Let's say you heard somebody trying to peek from here. Oh. you're like, oh no, there's somebody coming that way. So once, let's say I hold out my C4, you can hear the audio cue for that. And I want to throw it in that direction because I know there's somewhere here. And hold it, and throw it that way. And don't miss like I did. Throw it that way. And it has a very, very long radius. Like from here, where I'm at, it would kill me. But I don't have a health bar right now, so can't really show you. Do that damage. It is really strong, and you have to have really good aim to be able to shoot it out of the air. It does take a minute when you throw it to blow it up. And if you aim it, you got to get the good trajectory. Because if you just throw it like this, like right in front of you, like you're trying to shoot, it's going to end up landing like right there. But if you like throw it up a bit, it's going to end up landing like right there. If that roof was there. So yeah, that's how to play Capcan. Now, for the attacker. For one of the attackers that is good to use is Sledge. Sledge has a pretty basic ability, which is a sledgehammer that has 25 uses, I think. It is used to break barricades in one hit. The ground if you want to play vert. And hatches. Also, it can break walls. Make little vault holes. Speaking on vault holes, you don't want to make vault holes because what they do is it gives an audio cue when you fall. When in reality, you can go like this, make a crouch hole, scope in, slow walk, and it doesn't play as much audio. The kit that you want to use for Sledge is Magnifying B, Flash Hider, and Vertical Grip. He only has one pistol, and you also want to use frag grenades, but I don't have those on apparently. Not bad. And the second attacker you're gonna use is IQ. What IQ does is she scans anything electronical in a certain radius. Like you can see, that's electric camera, 20 meters away. Once I get in that 20-meter radius, you can see it. Once I go out, we'll stop pinging. Once I go in, we'll keep pinging. Yeah. This is a really good operator. Crap. This is a really good operator. You have a teammate. For one reason only. Because when you enter in buildings and you don't know what a gadget is, you can ask your teammate in Discord, oh, hey, what is this? And you'll be able to ping it, and he'll say, oh, that is a default camera, and it is used to ping people. So you'll be able to shoot it. You're like, oh, I know what it does now. Now, there's other gadgets, like a Malusi. A Malusi is a bulletproof gadget that you can only shoot once it's triggered when it opens up. And let's say you see it right here, and you ask them what it does. Because what's cool is you can ping stuff through walls like that. So let's say you see a Malusi here, right here, and you're like, oh, how do I get rid of that? Since it's going to be bulletproof and you want to, if you're going to go shoot it, then you'll be able to get shot from here, here, there, anywhere really. And you're going to leave yourself open. You're going to be able to use your frag grenade to bounce it off, throw it there, and it'll blow any Malusi gadget or any bulletproof gadget near it. That's a good way to use it. Her kit that you want to use is the 552 Commando with Magnified B, Flash Hider, Vertical Grip. You're going to want to use the P12, only secondary, and frag grenades, like I just said. Alright, so there's a lot of ways to practice your attacking operators. Like, if you go up here, and you go to training, you'll have versus AI, where you can play both Sledge and IQ. There's also tutorials, which that's kind of but it's alright. Map training. Map training is how you better your aim and find out where sites are. This landmark drill is kind of bad. Doesn't really teach you that much. But the target drill is where it's at. There's a lot of dummies, and if you press a button, it will show you where they are. And it'll show you the way to get to them. So that's one of the better ways to get your attacking up. Sadly, there's not a lot of ways to practice your defending. So, I mean, you can get defending on here, but their abilities won't really work. So that pretty sucks. And versus AI is you can only play attacking. So your best way is to just take it in standard and try them there. But that's really it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.